There has been some criticism from folks within your own party regarding these ideas. The National Review, I would say, the mouthpiece of the professional right, says, quote, "The action items recommended to address these issues are heavy on committee formation and tokenism. Where the report does get into policy, most notably on the issue of immigration reform, its analysis is shallow and its recommendations opportunistic." This comes on the heels of some Republican senators, Mr. Chairman, saying that immigration reform could possibly take a few years, or that should be the time frame. Your response to the National Review, and should immigration reform be expedited?
Well, it's interesting you chose that one column. I just read a National Review column this morning that actually praised the report, and the headline of the article is that the RNC shows up, and they actually encouraged us to go full steam ahead. So I don't know which article you're referring to, but you know, 90%.
That one's from the editors
positive.
of the National Review, Mr. Chairman.
Well, okay, well, there's other good ones, but let me tell you, Luke, we have to focus in on the areas that the RNC has most control over, and where we have most control over are things like the ground game, mechanics, our data and digital technology, our primary system. Certainly, we took a lot of steps forward in the report calling for comprehensive immigration reform. I'm not retreating from that, and just like Rand Paul yesterday agreed that there needs to be comprehensive immigration reform, I think our party generally agrees with that. Now, what the details of that are is not something that we do at the RNC. We don't write up the legislation and talk to bill drafters and insert provisions. These are things that I think, and I don't think you can deny it, many people in our party, leaders from all parts of our party, are all talking about comprehensive immigration reform. And what we found was that by talking to over 50,000 people across America, that this was an important step forward for our party in order for us to reach the depth and level that we need to be competitive in presidential elections. So, I mean, that's the facts. I'm not backing off of it, but I'm trying to explain it in a way that makes sense to you.
In terms of being competitive in presidential